So I'm hoping to do a few vids tonight. There's times where, I'm motivated to do some vids. I take some calls, some various other distractions, and by the time I get round to it, well. So, I've long covered things like this, and this is from the World Economic Forum, and this is the cleaned up version, This is it's there in plain sight, but it's all about sustainability and, we care and we're responsible. But it all ties into the cashless society, the digital identity, smart cities to monitor devices and sensors transmitting data. And people don't realise all these 5G towers, and if you notice that I've certainly noticed, people phone me, I'm in the middle of blah, 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 wall to wall with 5G, and their signals are brutally bad. I can hardly hear what they're saying, yeah? But these towers are picking up every single chip, yeah? Including the one in your phone, whether it's off or on your phone, yeah? So you are being monitored, big style. But, they sell it as, well, about energy usage, air quality, blah, 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 when nothing could be further from the truth. It's all about the 15-minute cities and why do you need to travel in 20-minute neighbourhoods, etc., etc. Yeah, and so much more. Telecommunications for users to own and use devices. Remember, for users to own and use. Because you can own something, or you think you do, but using it might be, and remember, this includes cars. That's why they're pushing for the electric vehicles and the modern safety features that they keep talking about in the last few years in relation to cars that have to be tied into some centralized database. But ultimately, the result's the same. If you've offended them in some way over time, well, you'll just not be able to start your car. Yeah? Go places. So, for users to own and use devices, for service providers to monitor devices and data on the network. It's there in plain sight. Your every word. Yeah? And if you're saying the wrong things online, if your credit score's not, sorry, no longer internet. Oh, you'll still pay for it, but government says you can't be online, for argument's sake. E-government, for citizens to access and use services. Not people, citizens. There's a big difference in the terminology. Yeah? And remember, they have access 24/7 to your bank account. If they believe that you owe them something, or you've said hurty words, or whatever else, they'll be able to take it straight out of your account. Or you won't be able to spend your money that's in the account. Or it might just disappear. They're quite literally talking about time-related digital currency. So unless you spend it their way within a certain amount of time, it will disappear. It will evaporate. There's no end to where this goes. Social platforms for social interactions. Think about this. To access third-party services that rely on social media logins. Yeah. Food sustainability for farmers and consumers to verify provenance of produce. But that's more about, has it been jagged? Yeah? And it also ties into your allotted amount of protein. And they're talking seriously about things like 20 grams of meat a week. Yeah? You will eat the bugs. Travel and mobility. Now they're talking about carbon credits related to, how many holidays people are taking, and then they'll be told, no, you can't take that holiday. Sorry. Believe me, I'm giving you the rosy version of this. Seriously. Your ability to open bank accounts, all the rest of it. What they will describe as healthcare over time, and I should cover that in another video about what I'm hearing of lately. Now they're going after D3 and K2. But anyway, while we're talking about things like this. Senate Environment and Communications Legislation Committee. This is, I'm guessing, Australia.
Of course, if you're testing to see if someone's 13 or 14 or 15 or 16, you're also testing to see, by definition, if they're 16 plus. So if there's going to be age verification, everybody is going to have to go through an age verification process, won't they?
Yes.
Yes.
So this isn't just about the privacy or collecting data about kids. This is literally everybody accessing social media.
And remember, this is happening in the UK, this is happening in Ireland, this is happening in so many Western nations. Why? Because it's about world government. And we don't want anybody actually talking about what's happening. No, can't have that. But as usual, they bring it in under the guise of keeping people safe. Think about this.
That's how it has to work, isn't it?
Yes.
Senator Shoebridge, you just used the term age verification. You may not have been in the room when we had a discussion about the distinction between age verification and age assurance. This is an age assurance trial.
It's one and the same. Sorry, it's one and the same. I'm guessing he's another bloody Mason and possibly her Eastern Star. Good chance he's Fabian, yeah? A few other things. But
This is, if you're going to have age assurance for kids 13, 14, 15 or 16, testing, if they're that age, you're testing everyone's age and you're doing it at that level of age assurance. And that has privacy and data protection implications for literally everybody accessing social media, doesn't it?
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why we've commissioned consumer research to look.
consumer research. Think tanks, bought and paid for whoever's, blah, blah, blah. Here's what we want you to ask them, and this is what we want what we want you to bring back. Yeah?
Look at consumer willingness and particular aspects that are important to them.
And if we recognise any problems in their acceptance of it. As always, I could do a better job, but wakey wakey, and I'll speak to you soon.